I know people often have trouble with some of the first fights leaving Cyseal, so I figured I'd make a little video about that. So first of all, my party is 2 lone wolves. You can see their stats here. I started with 10 strength. I have +1 speed from the only thing I've actually crafted, and +1 from leveling for 7 total. Actual abilities, I have nothing in weapons, nothing in defense yet. Skills are just man-at-arms 2. I have leadership 1, and then I have some points in blacksmithing and crafting. On my mage, I have 12 int, and everything else is at 5. I really should probably try to make another int item, since that would give me a large bonus, but, you know, whatever. Then skills, I have aerial surge magic, hydrosophist, and witchcraft. You can see my spells here. I have healing, freezing touch, oath of desecration. This is from a wand, which I'm never going to actually use in combat. A bitter cold to freeze the target, avatar storms, winds of change. So there's a ways for me to remove stunning, which is actually kind of important on the first fight here, because it can be really problematic for people. Gear-wise, I mean, he just has this helm with 1 leadership I found, a random chest I found, a ring with 1 lore master, and this level 3 wand. She just has a level 3 axe I found, and I bought this armor. It seemed decent, and of course the Ishmael ring. Everything else is basically pretty standard. Her abilities are Battering Ram, Crushing Fist, and Whirlwind. You'll notice I'm level 3 on both. You can't technically get to level 4 at this point if you do things I don't think you would reasonably do in an investigation, like break into Esmeralda's house and all that, without any actual proof. So, we're just going to go ahead and fight. And I avoided, for the record, since again I don't like randomly doing things, I didn't dig in this thing here, because as you might have found out the hard way, digging some of these graves will basically result in you instantly dying. So I have not quote-unquote discovered that tunnel, but I will find it soon when I approach here. But we'll deal with these first fights or 2 at least, while we're actually level 3, and not yet level 4. Oh look, there's a barrel, let's loot it. It's the bad guys. Going to delay her action, delay my turn. And I'm going to buff her with Oath. Oh, is this helmet showing? Let's get rid of that. That's better. Helmets are terrible. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack this zombie, deal a little bit of damage. They spend all their movement points moving toward me. Yeah, whatever, that'll work. I'm gonna go ahead and power stance. I'm gonna try to knock down these 2. Got 1 of them. Then we're gonna go ahead and whirlwind. Did a decent chunk of damage there. Then it's her turn again. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and just whack this guy, whatever. And I really shouldn't have done that. Oh well. Should have done the power stance. Meanwhile, we can deal some decent damage to this zombie.
Die, vermin!
Now we have these bolt-stricken zombies that spawn, and they are nasty. They stun you if you hit them.
I feel better already.
And she is going to delay her turn again, because we're going to make her immune to stuff.
I am safe.
I needed that.
First of all, we're going to deactivate this.
No glory in this death.
And now she gets to go again.
The time of your death is at hand.
And we just have him left.
On the mend.
And really, if I had done this better, it wouldn't have even been as much of an issue here. It's frozen, I can't do anything, so now we finish it off.
On the mend.
And if I had been smart, I would have actually let off with a wand attack from out of combat on that zombie. And I wouldn't have activated the power attack, and I could have done several things differently, so it was hardly a flawless execution.
Sweet relief.
And also like 150 XP from leveling, yay.
Sweet relief.
I just want to check over here and make sure I didn't forget anything. Like that. This is Tactician mode, by the way. So some of the stuff if you're playing on Classic you won't see. Now we have our next enemy fight over here. We have this whole group of skeletons. What we're gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and try to sneak up. And get an attack. Nope, couldn't do it. Again, we're going to be delaying our turn, letting them move to us, letting them spend their movement action. But he's going to go ahead and buff. We'll go ahead and get an attack in. Oh no, there's poison over there, what will I do? So what are we going to do next? Well, I'm going to go ahead and knock this fella down. And I'll get 9 action points back, so I'm just going to wait. So now we're going to delay her turn again. I really probably should have just delayed there. Oh, I had to spend the points to lose it, didn't I? Yeah. Roderick's turn. I'm just going to have him keep poking away. That's the first time I've been nether swapped like that. That's kind of funny. This is gonna hurt a bit.
Stitch in time, eh, my friends?
But you know what? Really, this is all we kinda could ask for. I am more worried about that mage, to be honest, so...
I crave never-ending motion.
Oh hey, we leveled. So I got all my health back, so that's kinda cheap, but whatever. So what do we want to do? First of all, we want to get back in line of sight. This fully armored archer right nether swapped up to there. re-established line of sight. And I would have cast heal in there, so I'll do it just to demonstrate. Now she gets to make her attacks.
Face the unending darkness.
Can't actually quite hit that, so I'll just hit the zombie. So we're gonna go ahead and keep wailing on this zombie. And kill it.
Sweet relief.
I'm gonna go ahead and kill this thing. And now we're left with just two.
Good as a new penny.
I'm just repositioning slightly there. Let's see, I'm no longer on fire, but I am hurting a bit, and I have another turn till that's cool, so you know what? Chill out, man. Oh, and that also means that this fellow?
The time of your
Bye-bye.
death is at hand.
I'm just looking to spend 3 AP here, really. This'll do.
Soaked to the skin.
I'll go ahead and heal myself. And this is actually going to be immune to knockdown. We're mainly using it to save the movement point cost.
An invigorating fight that was. And what a killing blow you delivered.
Cheers. Yes, I handled myself like the best of the best, even if I do say so myself.
No need for false modesty where none is needed. You're a born source hunter, and that's a fact.
Alrighty. And now we can. I guess I could have technically done this in combat, but I didn't want to. Oh, thank you for healing me is the new conversation, I think.
Things got pretty hairy there for a bit.
Don't you worry. As long as I'm there to heal you, you'll come to no harm.
Thank you.
So we get to bump our intelligence up again, and now we have a 2-turn cooldown on regeneration, which is rather nice. Bumping our strength up there. And I'll worry about what skills to spend later. Or we can just go ahead and loot some stuff here.
Sweet relief.
Now normally I admit I'd be going back in town to try to find some level 4 weapons mainly, but for the sake of this video, I will attempt to avoid that. It's a better cap than what I have. Better boots than what I have. Well, like I said, I could have handled some of these better. but you know, you saw that I managed to win either way. Oh, and whatever, let's just do these fights in the well. If I was... I'll probably come back and pick up all those gold pieces at some point, but I'm not going to bother with it right now. See, they notice that this guy's level 2, so this is something you could have done to get to level 4, basically, before those fights. You could have done this whole area. Also, there's no point in me hitting this guy with my fire wand. I'm actually going to delay.
My power is your power.
Where's the archer? Way down there, so definitely out of range. Okay, that's fine.
I run, they fall. I like this game. Meet your demise!
The end. Sorry. And 15 Entergen is a 1-turn cooldown.
I feel better already.
What do we got here? Oh, it's more armor and better HP. I'm not going to turn that down. If I recall correctly, the only combats are in down this direction. You're never going to guess what I'm going to do here. You'll never believe it. That's right, we're going to just delay. Looks like I can't actually get past him. Oh well.
Don't have a leg to stand on. Die, vermin!
Pretty sure there's supposed to be some other thing that popped up, but I think I killed her too fast for it to register. Alright, I should mine this stuff too, for blacksmithing. I won't mine all of them, I'll just remember to come back later. Maybe the second combat was down here. I mean, I don't know, I'm trying to just honestly try to get through the combats reasonably quickly here. I guess we just never got the things popping out of the ground, which I thought was supposed to happen. Maybe I'm misremembering. Whatever. What we will go ahead and do is I lied. We'll go ahead, since we actually will properly be level 4, we're going to actually go back. And I'm going to show you the major vendors you want to check. In theory, you actually probably want to check like all the guardsmen too. Why? Because they can have like crafting materials, but we're just going to hit the main vendors. The main people who actually can sell you stuff. We're looking for a new weapon primarily for our
Source Hunter.
fellow, so we don't see a new weapon here. A ring with strength is nice. Even if we can easily sell offhand for it. I mean, we ideally don't want to sell to her first anyway. We have other people we prefer to sell to. I think I might have to go and do that if I wanted this. Don't think I have enough raw money on me right now, otherwise without actually doing crafting and selling and stuff. Well, let's go ahead and see, shall we? Yeah, that doesn't actually bring me up to 935, so we're not going to worry about that for right now. It's not ultimately vital. Maybe we'll come back later, but not for this video. I'll come back after this and deal with the boring
well,
stuff.
Source Hunter, you come to the right place, you have.
Another
I got
nice
every
ring,
style of equipment to fit
but
you
we
from head
still
to
have
foot.
no
If it's a
two-handed
trade you're at.
weapon. It's better. Now we come over to Captain Arius. These are basically the 4 vendors up here that are good. Arius is actually going to be one of our best bets of finding a weapon.
The Source Hunter. Oh, joyous
like that,
hour.
for example. Yeah. 66 through 77. Yes, please. That neck would actually be nice too, but again, not going to worry about it right now. So we can throw that in. Throw that in. Throw that in. There we go. You know what? Next stuff to do is you can go talk to Arhu up there. Then you can teleport back and you can go to the inn. You have the Fabulous 5-member, the Witch on the upstairs floor, you have Azmeralda's shop, you have the Enchantress, then down here you have Conrad, and you have that. Those are like all your vendors, and then you can technically, if you want to go out to the beach and talk to, whatever the undead's name over there is. I forget, it starts with the C.
I've been mauled. I'll be disfigured for...
But for now, all we're going to do is go sharpen the new sword, and we're going to go back out to fighting, so you're not having to sit here through a lot of busy work that's really not necessary at all for this. You might be wondering, what about the wand for our wizard? It honestly doesn't matter that much because he's not the main damage dealer. I mean, it's not. We're gonna turn it down, but... So there we go. So 65 to 84. Basically like 75 average damage, which is our previous max damage. So we went from 59 to 75, so over a 25% increase in damage here. That'll do. Next fights, we'll go and do this fight over here next. Then we'll probably do like the one up there, and then we'll call it a video, because hopefully you'll see how to get started at least.
Oh, I'm tripping.
A stitch in time, eh, friends?
I'd also really like a leadership helm for the chick, so she can give him leadership. Right now I haven't bothered upping her leadership, but I will. shocking change of events, we're going to delay. And then is he in our range? And I'll level with you, I'm not a big fan of the poison, so I think I'm gonna get out of that, you know? And by out of that, I mean apparently drag myself right back into it.
My life is ebbing away.
Let's get a heal out there. We're left with 3 enemies. One of whom needs to
You
really
look a
just
bit
chill
under
out.
the weather.
Save an action point. He might get a shot off, or he'll just run and do nothing interesting. That also works, okay. And that'll just leave our friend over there. And I don't really see a point in trying to have her go around right now, so we're just gonna have her chill for this turn.
Into the fray once more.
We're actually going to go back to get him within our wand range, I guess. I mean, there's just enough clouds around that I don't really want to bother going over there to hit him, you know? So I'll delay her turn.
A stitch in time, eh, my friend?
And I'll keep nuking him down.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
And we win. And there's loot and stuff to get there that we could use, but... if I'd bother to get a better wand, you can
As
see how
good
that
as a
also
new
would
penny.
help. Forgot how much poison there was in this particular fight if you were in the wrong spot. And then another fight over here we're gonna do is the manor thing. Did I already pass that? No. I guess it's over here. Yes, it's over here. Save all the undead over here. You never saw. And let's see. Well, you know what? Buy Explosskeleton. What do I want to do with you? That's too far away. You look
Freezing
fine.
flurry.
Yeah, whatever, what's best. Poison. Poison. Okay, so, you know what? We never used our Firestorm grenade from earlier, I think, right? Yeah. know what? Let's give this a toss and see what happens. That works, see? I actually have to let the archer come into our range, basically. So that'll just hit the wall. So I'm going to delay his turn. Okay, he can now fire at
What
me.
a
That's fine.
deluge!
Sweet relief. Looks like more of the Legionnaires sent to investigate the lighthouse.
Stay sharp, or we'll end up the same.
No glory in this death.
So he is unfrozen. Let's just wail on him twice. What's he gonna do? Fire?
I'm warm as fresh apple pie.
He's running into the fire. Okay.
Baking like a cake.
Well then. Anyway, there you go. There's a collection of fights. We did like at least 3 of the main ones here and the 2 in the underwater well section. This is Lone Wolves. And if I had used any more consumables, I'd rather to get some better gear, or rather to spend some of the skill points or any number of things, this would be easier, and this is on
Sweet
Tactician.
relief.
So, hopefully this was useful. Just gonna heal the chick up to max
I
HP, then
needed
we'll
that.
stop. Alright, hope this was useful.